That should be. Oh, I'm here. Heh. All right, cool. So what's up, guys? What's up, people? We are gonna be doing some. We're gonna be doing some city skylines today. I'm just gonna sit back and chat. Oh God, thanks for jumping in the chat, Joe. Man, uh, man, dude, I realized something. Right now, the job I had was stressing me the hell out, and a lot of financial stuff, and just yeah. I was in the hospital. If you don't know, I was in a hospital. Um, and I'm just expressing it because I want more people to actually take the time to make sure that they look after themselves. Um, yeah, I was in a hospital recently where it was just a little heart failure, just a little bit. Um, yeah. Now I am going to like at least two appointments a week. It's not fun. I am waiting to get back to I can do actual physical workouts, like with weight training and stuff. But now more than ever, I am kind of just walking, and it kind of sucks because I want to do real intense workouts, but I mean like hard ones. Oh no, that can suck. That would suck. At least you know the back doors. At least you know the back door. If you could, like, really push it. So, yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about today, one of the things I wanted to address, is simply, I'm getting real tired of the internet. Um, I know that sounds really weird. I'm getting real tired of the internet actually coming up with just stupid things, and I know I missed the title. Premium medical can't be here. I hate the term glazing. Like that is like one of the most irritating things I hear on the internet, or you sweeping for somebody. And I know you're right leaning sites or right leaning people. And I'm not saying they're conservative, but this whole thing about guys, do you know that performative cruelty? Like seriously, it's just well, if you're not performantly cruel, then you must be sticking up for somebody. And sticking up for somebody means that you 100% like them. Because you 100% like them, you're going to defend everything that they do. And if you don't 100% condemn somebody for everything they do, then you must be a fence sitter. And because you're a fence sitter, then, I don't trust what you have to say. And it's like, what the hell, man? It's like, some people just want performative cruelty for no reason. And it's just sad. I mean, like, I don't know what to say about these people, man. It's always younger, I hate to say it, like, younger males between the age of, like, 18 to, like, 25 before they grow, empathy. And it's just like, what the hell, man? You literally have to say to these people, like, yo, just because I'm not wishing somebody's death or downfall doesn't mean that I'm, like, holding them as, the next messiah. And it's sad because it's just like, internet culture is playing to these extremes, man, and it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just like I'm the old man that hollers at people get off my line, but the whole thing of just like treating people like you have to either be cruel to them, it's just weird to me. You have to either be cruel to them or it's you're praising on the high heavens. That's just weird to me. And I know, you know, it's internet culture. It's the same thing that people had with whole try hard thing. Where it was uncool to put towards effort. And it's just like you sound very, very childish. Okay, that should be good. Like, and it's just like I don't know. It's just like how do you talk to some people? How do you just like? And it's just like I hate using Twitter, not because Twitter is accessible, but it's just like if you ever are just on Twitter, and it's just like people take the most extreme positions. It's like you can't have a conversation. Oh, you're sweeping. Oh, you're glazing. It's like no. I pay somebody a compliment. Doesn't mean that I believe that everything they do is right. Everything I do, they do is holier than now. Just like just pay somebody a compliment. That's it. And you know, kind of like, and I do these people ever go outside or talk to other people in the real world? I mean, like, come on, like now, is that a thing where you just have conversations with other people? Now go ahead, get your call, and it's just like it's definitely weird to me. And so, that's one of the things that I see. Another thing that I see that the whole everybody is a PDF file that you don't like. Not that they have evidence, not that they've had sus behavior. It's just like the default like term to like call somebody that. Now don't get me wrong. I am somebody that not only dislikes PDF files, I dislike people that just use their power against other people. But not everything's is that, or not every quote unquote victim is a victim of everything. Sometimes people just have poor boundaries. I saw a video from both ends of the spectrum, and I have to say that whole Ava Chris Tyson thing about the relationship they had with the partner that was living with them. I want to choke out some of these lefties because they quite literally are saying that, oh, it's a power dynamic thing. It's a power dynamic thing. Where they were acting like this person was abused in some kind of way. Like physically or just super mentally abused. And it's like, yeah, no, cool. I get it. Like, did Ava actually kind of like use some of her influence to get ahead and get this person to like them? Yes, but also the person kind of needed to set their own boundaries. As somebody that was in a relationship where it wasn't just pleasant, a lot of people like a lot of people need to understand and set boundaries. We can't just have people that are bad at setting boundaries, people that are perceived as weak, even not by the people that are quote unquote taking advantage of them, but people that are perceived as weak, or people that just play the stereotype of the left of just like, the weak little small beings. Like, no, we have to have strong people on the left. And that's not meaning that we have to have bullies, but we have to have people that know how to set their boundaries, how to be adults, how to actually just say, like, hey, I'm not cool with this. We need to address this. And I keep seeing so many lefties that were once defending Ava, which is weird. Why would you defend somebody like that just because of their minority status? Flip and say, oh, this person is just, they're unironically evil because they took advantage of somebody who didn't have boundaries. Where nothing in the messages actually denoted that this person had issues with boundaries. Nothing in the messages even hinted at how this person would actually have a conversation with Ava about how, until after a situation where, they felt extremely violated, where it could just have been a misunderstanding. This is just, to my point, it's just weakness. It's a personal weakness of, I don't want to feel like I'm. It's little behavior, and if you know what I mean by that, it's little behavior, not brat behavior, but it's little behavior. It's the behavior of people need to read my mind, and they need to understand how I feel about something, even if I'm saying I'm okay about it. It's little behavior. I'm sorry, as somebody who's been in a situation where, it was difficult to actually state that, hey, this is bothering me. I still didn't let boundaries be pushed like that. I don't know. You can probably say, "Oh, that's the type of person you are." That's, I'm a person that stands up for stuff like that. Still in all, no. I'm sorry. Like, stop being the stereotype. Stop being because this person is, crippled, they have to be weak, or they have to be some insurmountable, like, jerk to, like, show that, hey, they they can be serious too. I just want these people to actually be, especially the people that come into prominence, to be actually real people. be normal. Having a queer status doesn't mean you have to just be crazy. Don't. Just don't. I'm sorry. Don't be the, I need to be different just to be different. I get it. Like, I'm somebody who got locks at a time where it was not prevalent to get locks if you weren't, Rastafarian. It was like, and then it became, more popular, more accepted. I just don't need people to, I'm gonna say it, I don't need people to scare off the normies. It goes for politics, it goes for social issues. Normies are what make you safe. Normies are what make you secure. And if you don't understand that the normies are the majority of the people that vote, even right or left leaning normies are what protect you, then I'm sorry. You're just being edgy just to be edgy. You're just trying to upset the status quo. Just to upset the status quo. And that's not cool. The world is filled with amateurs when it comes to, redacting people. When it comes to social issues, the world is full of normies. I need people on the internet to understand that. Not everybody's going to be okay with your polycule, your, pansexual, polycule, that you have to have and show that you are, vampire gender or, animal gender. Like, no, the world is filled with normies. Normies will let you go a little bit. They will get you a little bit weird. But when you start talking about, your other kin and stuff like that, they see it as you have lost your mind. And again, I'm not saying that you can't be different or express yourself, but when you advocate that, oh, I am, the reincarnation of a 4th century duke of, the great, Hungarian Empire, people look at you and back away slowly, backwards out the room. I don't know, and it's just like, I don't know, man. I want rights for people. I want people to be who they are. Hell, artistic expression, that's my thing. But when you take it and you say like, yes, you have to understand how I want you to see me in a way where it's just like people can't relate. I'm sorry, Joe. You're making it where people are. You're making a choice. You're making a choice where you're making it where if people don't 100% back what you want, then they're enemies. That's not a good thing to do. That's actually a very bad thing to do. If you make people your enemies because they don't 100% follow your guidelines, that's a very bad thing. And I'm sorry, man. Why did I do that? That makes people that just makes people defensive. And I don't want that for anybody. I don't want that for anybody who is outside of the quote-unquote normals. And I freaking hate the term normal. I hate it. Because it don't mean anything. I even hate the term. If you ever listen to my content, you can actually hear that I hate using it, saying that somebody is quote unquote straight or gay, because it's just stupid to me. Because yes, most people would say that they're straight. Most people will be liars, but most people will say they're straight. But it just to me others just people who are not that way. It's just, I don't know. And again, it's not to take anything away from people, but some people are not 100% straight. I'm one of those people that, unfortunately enough, I don't know how it would be if I was a woman or not, but I really like women. I really enjoy women. So I don't know if it was something different if I wasn't a man. I don't know how that would actually comport, but yeah, no, anyway, yeah, that's a thing which I should stop thinking about right now, because, yeah, really? What can I do to Metro? Um, but though, like for real, this internet stuff, and I grew up with the internet. This internet stuff is irritating, man. It's so irritating. Not because I'll say it. It's not irritating because it's just out of touch. I wish I was out of touch with it. You know, in the language of why isn't it snapping? I wish I was out of touch with it because I just didn't understand it. You know, from the point of just, you know, being an old man. No, I truly understand it. It's just that I socially don't understand the groove. I socially don't understand not trying for things. Like, I socially don't understand these things. Not in the sense of, oh yeah, the culture is just leaving me behind, but it's just like, you know, you have to put in effort to stuff. I know it's cool to seem like you don't put into effort and you just do it flawlessly, but if you have to put into effort, effort is a thing that you have to do, man. Don't just sit back and act like effort is lame. Like for real. Like maybe I see effort as a combination of you doing something that, you know, has something worthwhile. You know what I mean? I love actually showing that my work has come to fruition. I love showing that I can make a pronouncement, a judgment, just a determination about something and having a nuanced opinion. I love that. It is something that, you know, shows that I'm a thinking person. I have to be black and white thinking about everything. If I have to be, no, you have to think this particular way, or you have to think 100% this particular way. It is so lazy to me. It is unironically just, it would hurt my feelings. Simply put, because it will be too simplistic. It will be too simplistic. And being simplistic, the whole phrase, it's just all things to be simple. That will be crushing to me. I don't know things to just be simple. It would be immature of me to say things are just simple. It will crush me for everything to be just simple. For things not to take effort, not to take determination, not to take will, not to take just energy to accomplish. Because when you have that accomplishment, you have that energy, that will, that drive, that determination of accomplishing things, it feels so satisfying. Easy just doesn't cut it for me. Simple. Disgusting. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what else to say. You make me feel so unbelievably crestfallen for things to be simple, for things not to take effort. How do you live your life like that? How do you live your life striving to be mediocre, not striving to excel in one thing? How do you live your life not mastering yourself in at least one area? Trying, failing, but trying again, getting back up. I don't get it. It would make me feel as if I'm not living at all. It will make me feel as if what? I don't know. And I know this is the ravings of a madman, but why would you want to live your life like that? Just getting by and not pushing yourself or stressing yourself. Why would you like to live your life in your opinion like everybody else? Why? And it's not even just to, again, be different, to just be different. But what have you thought about? What have you came to your own conclusions about for your own reasons? What have you done like that? No. It's just, to me, it would be like not being able to breathe air sometimes. Anyway, how's you guys' day been going? Oh, sorry, I kind of lost it there for a second. I did a fourth of a mile because I'm trying to meet a new pattern of walking. That's the best way I can put it. Where I'm doing more elevation with, a 10 or less miles. So the distance is going down, but the elevation has changed. Which, why would that matter a little bit? Oh no, when you're getting back used to walking, you have to worry about elevation changes versus just distance. It is a thing that you have to. It is a thing. Anybody that walks will tell you when you're changing elevations, it can actually be one of the hardest things to do. Oh man, I was these are one of those things where it's just like yeah, so I'm working on it. I think I'm gonna start doing some more indoor cycling. Well, I think I'm gonna start doing some indoor cycling, not more, but start. My doctor okayed me to start the indoor cycling. Um, in 1 week, I not only have a primary care, which I got about 2 months ago. Now I have a cardiologist and a pulmonologist. Take care of yourself. Yeah, of course. Sometimes it's just bad diet, but a sedentary lifestyle and a lifestyle of stress is one of those things where it's just like, yeah, yeah. I was living a stressful life. He needs water and power. He should be safe. This building out this area. There we go. Anyway, yeah, that's what's been going on with me. So I'm thinking about making the Ask Me Anything permanent thing on a permanent thing on Sundays. I'm going to look for a set time to actually do that, just to get into the chat and make sure that if you guys have any questions, you can ask questions. Um, I'm gonna try to get back to reviewing videos. Again, my setup is a little bit different. I'm still in a new place, just for a little while until I get a new place where I'm not breathing, mold and other things that are bad for why is that building on fire? And there's no way that hold on. There's no way for but yeah, I want to be able to provide you guys with hey, check this out. Where is a good place to put this? There we go. There we go. Get to going, dudes. Get to going. Yeah, go. Go, fire rescue rangers. Oh, I don't even know if there's a rescue rangers. Yeah, look at them go. Look at them go. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. I want to say thank you guys for actually joining the small stream. Pretty soon I'm gonna do larger streams I know like a lot of my streams that I do now are just, I'm doing hour-long streams until I get more of the I do more back to the video reviews, and trust me, I'm going to do more of the video reviews. I'm going to actually do more of the just content, but like this is what I'm having fun with. Also, I'm doing some gameplay videos. It's actually pretty cool for me. I do want to say that it's just been fun, enjoying being able to come back and streaming for you guys and putting content out for you guys at least once a day. And I promise at least content at least once a day, be it a live stream, be it a video that I put out, be it content. I haven't forgotten about you guys, and I thank you guys for all your support. If you can, on my YouTube videos, like and subscribe, become part of my Patreon subscribers. It also helps. We're looking to grow this channel in as meaningful way as we possibly can. Thank you guys, and let's take some time and let's do the traditional we out.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah, I'm probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, then people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy people. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts eating.
The system levels them.
Pretty soon it's all gone.
Is that what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.